Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today is my Friday haul, and quick disclaimer as usual, I do not shop in supermarkets. I haven't shopped in major supermarkets for over 6 years. I only shop at food discount stores, and with this shop alone, I've saved £136. So I'll tell you the total of what I've spent and what the value would have been at the supermarket had I bought it there. At the end, please excuse me, I've got hiccups and I've tried my damnedest to get rid of it before I start recording and they just won't go. So we'll press on. Okay, what I do is I name the item, how much I've paid for it, what it would have cost in the supermarket, and then I explain how much I've saved along the way. So let's start at the very beginning. This is a bag of pork rind. It's actually 2.8 kilo of pork rind, and it was totally free in one of the food discounts today. And I thought, yeah, I'll take it. I'll have a few experiments with it. I knew straight away we could make pork scratchings with it. I've since realised we can do sweet versions of that, adding cinnamon, adding different flavours, and I'll do some more research to see what else I can do with this. But it was free. Not a lot of people were taking it, so I thought I'll take it and I'll experiment with it. It's free. I lost nothing. I might as well. We like pork scratchings, but haven't had them for many, many years. They're very keto. And I will enjoy playing with that. So I got it for free. That would have actually cost me £22. So it's a blessing. We wouldn't normally be able to experiment with different things like that. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If something like that comes up, take it for free and see what you can create from it. Next on the list is, it's basically sausage meat, but it's Cumberland sausage meat, and they were just 50p a pack. The yellow sticker indicates 50p a pack. So I picked up 3. We often create patties, different pies and things from sausage meat, and we enjoy eating it. So I spent £1.50. Had I bought those from Brakes themselves, that would have cost me £9.96. An amazing saving. Next on the list is 2.5 kilo of chicken thighs. Now I've paid £4 for this bag of chicken thighs today. Would have actually cost me £15 in the supermarket, so that's an £11 saving. And I'm thinking of canning that. I always like it when I find the pastry, ready rolled pastry. So this is puff pastry. I've paid £1 for that today. It's a large pack of strips. It would have actually cost me £3, so that's a £2 saving. I got 3 packs of hot dogs. One is barbecue style. The other 2 are smoky pork. I've paid £1 a pack for them today, which is £3. They would have cost me £11.25 to buy in the supermarket. So it's an £8.25 saving. Absolutely wonderful. A little block of blue cheese. We'll enjoy creating and cooking with that. And if Oscar gets his hands on it, he'll just eat it as is. Now I've paid £1 for that. Would have cost me £3.15, which is a £2.15 saving. A nice black pudding. Mr. Wallflowers absolutely loves this, and we all like a little bit of it on our Sunday breakfast. So I've paid £1.50 for that today. Would have cost me £2.60, so it's a £1.10 saving. Lovely. A tub of Morrison's coleslaw, unfortunately split in my trolley, but I got that absolutely free. Would have cost me £4.33 for that coleslaw today. So yeah, an amazing freebie. Another freebie, if you saw my fish pie recipe, this is tomato and mascarpone sauce, and I managed to get 3 of them today. And I'm really happy about that because it was delicious in the fish pie. So I got those 3 absolutely free. It would have cost me £4.50. Next, I got this small tub of pouring cream. It's just like a yogurt pot size. I got that absolutely free. That would have cost me 89 pence. And this whipped feta, so it's just like a spreadable feta, which will be really nice for salad sandwiches, the crispy ciabattas we normally get, etc. It'll be really enjoyable. So I got that for just 20 pence. Now that would have actually cost £3.75. So it's a £3.55 saving just on that cheese spread alone. I got 6 Richmond chicken sausages just for 20 pence. They would have cost £2.48, giving me a £2.28 saving. I don't use this stuff, but Mr. Wallflowers and Oscar do. So it's a mouthwash. I've paid £1 for that today. It would have cost £2 in the supermarket, giving £1 saving. A passata. I've paid just 20 pence for that today. Would have been £1.15, giving me a 95 pence saving. And another tub. This one is tomato and basil. Got that absolutely free. Would have cost £1.99. I'm really happy with that. A Chinese lettuce. We haven't had one of these for a while, and it was really nice to see the good standard it's in. It's a really clean, lovely Chinese style lettuce. I've paid 20 pence for that today. Would have been £1.45, giving me a £1.25 saving. Also got a little bit of pak choy to go with it. They're only small, but we'll do a nice Chinese meal and we'll use the leaves of both of them. So I paid 20 pence for the pak choy. It would have cost £1.55, giving me a £1.35 saving. A pack of organic carrots. Again, I've paid 20 pence. Would have cost £1.10, giving me a 90 pence saving. And 2 packs of asparagus. We like this with a cream sauce and some cheese. They were absolutely free, those 2 packs, and they would have cost £2.98 in the supermarket. I got 4 onions there, just medium sized. We always like our onions. I've paid 20 pence. They would have cost 75 pence, giving me a 55p saving. I've been picking these up from my friend Wynne. Today it was the larger packs, the slightly larger bears. So I picked 2 packs up. I'll give her 1 each time. So I've paid 84 pence for them. Do you know, in the supermarket they are £3.50 just for 1. So it would have cost me £7 for the 2 of them, which is absolutely amazing to see that I got them for 84. So what's that? A £6.16 saving. I got the large mayo again, so this is to stock for the pantry. I'm getting this for just 20 pence. It's £3.75 in the supermarket, giving me a £3.55 saving, but I'm putting it away because it will soon be gone, and we really enjoy this mayonnaise. 2 bottles of fruit juice for Oscar. Robinsons. I've paid 80 pence a bottle, so that's £1.60. They would have cost me £3.68 in the supermarket for the 2 of them, so that's £3.08 saving. No, it's not. Yeah, it is £2.08. I got 4 cans of pineapple drink for 84 pence. They would have cost £2.40. So it's a £1.56 saving. And a free can of Pepsi in the front here, cherry Pepsi. And that was absolutely free. That would have cost 60 pence. I got a large Yeo Valley Greek yogurt. So that will come in handy for just desserts or baking, etc. So I paid 20 pence for that large tub today, and that would have cost me £2.25. So that's a £2.05 saving. Absolutely amazing. I got 2 small bottles of water. I've been feeling slightly dehydrated in the warmer weather that we've been having lately, and I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. I didn't really want to buy the bottled water, but because they were only 25 pence, I can fit the smaller bottle in my handbag. So even when this is empty, I can refill it and take it with me. So I was quite happy to pick 2 of them up today. So I paid 50 pence for 2 bottles. They would have cost me 90 pence in the supermarket, or 40 pence saving. Some porridge, so I can use this for either baking with, or Oscar enjoys to eat it as breakfast. I've paid 84 pence, would have been £1.35, so it's a 51 pence saving. I got 2 litres of milk. I paid £1.26. It's £1.65 in the supermarket, so a 39 pence saving. 2 packs of tuck for Mr. Wallflowers for work. So I've paid 84 pence for the 2 packs. Would have been £1.30, giving me a 46 pence saving. And a pack of Weet-Bix. I grabbed these whilst they're only on 20 pence. Oh, I'm 40 pence. And I stocked them up. Mr. Wallflowers does enjoy them, Oscar does enjoy them, but I stocked them up to make sure there's enough of those to go through the winter, because they'll eat more of them in the winter period. So I paid 40 pence for that box today. It would have cost £1.46, giving me a £1.06 saving. The waffles, I love the sweet waffles. I've paid 80 pence for that pack today. It would have cost £1.85, giving me a £1.05 saving. A pack of chocolate raisins. I paid 20 pence for that bag today. Would have cost £2, giving me a £1.80 saving, and they will be delicious. Over here on the other side of the kitchen, so these are 7.5 kilo bags. Today they were on offer for, where am I up to? I think they were 50 pence really. Yeah, they were on offer for 50 pence. So I got 2, and my plan is to can one of them. Now, they do need using up pretty quickly, and that was why the price was so low. But the sprouts aren't too bad on them. Once they've had a good wash and they've been dealt with, I'm really happy with them for 50 pence a bag. So I got 2 of them. I've got 2 large bags of potatoes there, and as I say, I'm going to can some. So I paid £1. They would have cost me £8, so it's a £7 saving, and then we'll have enough potatoes to take us through them for quite some time. I got 2 organic lettuces. They're looking a bit limp now, but they'll still be enjoyable. So I got 2 of them, and I got 2 really small iceberg lettuce, just really small, and they're from a local farm that the church gets them from, and they'll do us for some salads. I paid 80 pence for the 4 lettuces together. They would have cost me £2, so it's a £1.20 saving. I got 2 nice courgettes. We do love a courgette, so I've got 2 of them there. I've paid 20 pence for those. They would have cost £1, so it's an 80 pence saving. So over here we've got 4 herb ciabattas. Now, aren't they lovely? And they're nice and soft, and they'd be lovely with a filling on. I got those absolutely free for 4 of them. They would have cost me £2. I got 2 of these cranberry loaves. Now, they would be gorgeous, either just toasted with a bit of butter on, or a nice bit of cheese melted on that would be really delicious. So I got 2 of those absolutely free. They would have cost £2.80, full savings. Got a nice greyhound cabbage. We do enjoy cabbage, lots of iron in it, and we'll enjoy that greyhound cabbage. I got that for 20 pence. It would have cost me 99 in the supermarket, giving me a 79 pence saving. Today I managed to get 2 Warburton toasties, so I paid 20 pence a loaf, so it's cost me 40 pence. They would have cost £1.90 to buy in the supermarkets. They're on offer at the moment. So that's still a £1.50 saving. Amazing. I got a 400 gram Tiger crusty loaf. I got that absolutely free. That would have cost £1.30, full savings. I got hot dog barms to go with the hot dog sausages we've purchased. We'll enjoy that to sit out in the sunshine because we're expecting really good weather this week. I got them hot dog rolls absolutely free, and they would have cost 99 pence. I got 2 more plain ciabattas, absolutely free, and they would have cost 80 pence. 2 more cheese ciabattas, absolutely free, and they would have actually cost £2.40. I got 3 apple turnovers for 30 pence. They would have cost £3, giving me a £2.70 saving. And I got some iced donuts. So there's 4 there all together. I got them absolutely free. They would have cost £1.20. 2 Yum Yums. This is my favourite on the donut section. They were free and they would have cost £1. Look at the size of this big, massive bag of thick cut fries, thick cut chips. It's 5 kilo of chips in this sack, and I got that for just £1 today. Now, to buy that would have cost me £7.25, so it's a £6.25 saving. Absolutely amazing, and we'll be eating plenty of chips this week, but we like chips and we don't always eat them, so it'll be a nice treat. I also had to go into, it's not quite a supermarket, so I did go to Farm Foods. I needed eggs. I couldn't see them in the food discount stores, and I do need eggs to bake with this week. And the cheapest option I could think of was Farm Foods. So I went into the store, and I'm recommending it. So I got 15 eggs for £1.99. So I got 2 packets. So I've paid £3.98 for 30 eggs. Now, there's another place locally called the Meat Mart, and they charge £6 something for 30 eggs. So for £3.98, I'm really happy to get 30 eggs for. So I got those. I also attempted to buy the 10 for 10 on the butter, but the offer wasn't on, and I was so pleasantly surprised. The offer on at the moment for the Farm Foods butter is 2 blocks for £1.60. So if you work that out, it's 80 pence a block, as long as you're buying them in 2s. So I bought 10 blocks of butter today, and it cost me £8. So instead of 10 for 10, I got 10 for £8, and I'm really happy with that. So that goes in the freezer now, and we'll top up my supply and keep on top. And I might even get another one during the week. With it only being 80 pence per block, it's a good saving, and I'm only going to carry on using it. We use butter every day, and it'd be rude not to take advantage of that offer. So 10 blocks of butter, £8. No savings, no discrepancies. I've gone there specifically to pay these prices. So everything you can see, I've got a full kitchen again, everything on the island, everything behind me, big sacks of potatoes, bread, vegetables, butter, eggs. I've got different creams, yogurts, milk, meats, something I can experiment with, cheese, more vegetables, luxury items, treats. Absolutely amazing. And my spend today was only £38.80. £38.80. Now, just as a little side comment, whilst we were in Farm Foods buying that butter and them eggs, there was a lady in front of us and her trolley was filled way high. And when she turned around to us, she said, I just hope this doesn't come to over £300. And Carol and I were just aghast, and we looked. And there was no more in her trolley than basically what you normally see. I do a shop each week. So as you can see, I've done this for all under £40. That poor woman was expecting to pay £300. And that's in a cheap shop like Farm Food. So God help if it's a Morrison's, a Tesco, another superstore, etc. So I said to her, have you never been to Fair Clement or the community grocers? She didn't really look too interested in, so I didn't push it. And I just stood back and let her do her shopping. And then I got the butter and eggs. But anyway, I've spent £38.80. Had I bought all of this in the supermarket today, it would have cost me £174.68, giving me a grand saving of £135.88. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I've saved 4 times the amount I've spent, basically. And I'm absolutely chuffed to bits, as usual. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please take care. Remember you're loved. And always know the world is a better place with you in it. Take care, love. Bye.